All right, so you hear me right? Okay. Quick disclaimer, I decided to have fun with this presentation. Just a fair warning. But this is about my project, MIDIBank. So about me, you guys already know me, so I made this quickly. I am 20 years old, my favorite color is pizza, favorite activity is crossing the street, and my previous role was a mail order husband. So I don't know if that's a professional, I don't know. There's a reason for that, by the way. So also, thank you, Chris. That's an amazing edit for that picture. Really brings out my eyes. So what is MIDIBank? It's basically a music creation and sharing platform using MIDI as a template. Does anybody know what MIDI is? No? Awesome. And finished mixes are voted on by the community, so it's like a rating system. Challenges. The mid file type, literally what my whole project was based on, was my biggest challenge. The file type itself was not recognized as audio when I tried to use some file storage solutions, Cloudinary, things like that. Nico laughed because he's well aware of the headaches we had trying to get it to work. So it was either not recognized as audio, or it was not recognized as data, or it didn't even know what it was. But yeah, this last part here. So I started working on a backup project, just in case. I was that scared. That's where my About page came from, by the way. It was a dad joke generator. So you put in age, and it said I was 20. So it was close. I'm actually 22. This is what a MIDI file looks like when you import it into a digital audio workstation. So things like GarageBand or Ableton Live, any audio creation program. It's just a bunch of dots on a keyboard. So, all right. That's a white rectangle. So this is actually, it's funny. I spent 3 days trying to come up with the best analogy to explain to you what MIDI is. And I forgot what it was. So we're going to use this as an example. This is a sheet of paper. I'm going to hand it to all of you, and I want you to draw the Mona Lisa from scratch, just your best approximation. How well do you think you guys would do, just out of curiosity? Maybe UI, UX would be awesome. Good artists in there. So I tried it. That's what I made. That's pretty good, I think. So MIDI is pretty much color by numbers. A MIDI template shows you where every note is, for the vocals, for the drums, for everything. And it's essentially that. You could still interpret it your own way, like, change, let's say, light blue for a different color and give it your own kind of mix. But that's what it would be. And I actually tried this one too, and it turned out pretty well too. So I'm a great artist. So that's basically it. I'm going to show you the app now, how it works. Let's see, there we go. Log in. All right, so welcome, Chris. Start creating. So the way it works is there are 4, actually 5. Thank you, Nor. You added another one. 5 challenges for this month. You go ahead and you play the MIDI, and maybe the sound is working. Hey, look at that. So that's what MIDI is, what most people recognize it as. This infested the internet back in the mid-90s, every single page. So I wanted to bring it back. You download that file, put it into your audio workstation, and you can make a mix like so. Some guy named Chris uploaded this one. Close enough. Or this guy that apparently has way more likes than me did this version. Let's skip around it. It's Game of Thrones. So that's not fair. You guys like that one more. I'm going to actually raise my likes. And all right. So here's another one. To be honest, I'm actually doing this for my daughter, who's actually in the audience or outside the audience right now. So this is a version. Oh, I should try this. I'm sure you guys have heard this song many times. Right? So that's the MIDI version. And of course, it doesn't include vocals or anything, but it's the data to the file. It looks like that image I showed you. So when you get it, you put it down. You don't stop the MIDI. Sorry about that. Where are you? You could come up with something like that. I killed the speakers. So this was hard dance. Look at that. Wow. Lower that. I don't think it'll work anymore. Yep. Speakers are dead. So sorry, Elena, that was for you. Unfortunately, it won't work. I'll play it later in the car. So of course, I don't know if you guys actually noticed, so another feature, it's like you can see, edit, delete. So let's go back to the Game of Thrones one. So see, this is mine. I'm logged in as me. Can't do anything to his. So log out. Sign in. Nobody saw this. And drive in. Somehow I have his access. I don't know. Let's just show it works. Or not. Okay. Is it wrong? Oh, so apparently that's not working. That's fine. But that's the general idea behind the app. It's kind of hard to show. I tried my best with the presentation because it's very demographic small. It's for musicians. But anybody could download a MIDI, throw it in, like for example, on your Macs. You have GarageBand for free. Mess around with it, change the sounds, and then upload it into something different, like a cumbia version of Game of Thrones. So that's pretty much it. So thank you, everyone.